Hi everyone, I am Sandhya, Department of Mathematics. Today we are going to discuss about the personal identity based problem. In this problem, we have to use the Fourier transform and the inverse Fourier transform. This is a very important problem also. So see, what is the Fourier transform and is the inverse Fourier transform, and similarly we have to use the personal identity problem also. So find the Fourier transform of f of x a minus mod x 0 mod x less than a and mod x greater than a, and deduce the 0 to infinity sin t divided by t the whole square into dt and 0 to infinity sin t divided by t the whole power 4 into dt. So in this, first we have to solve the two deduction part. First we have to solve what is Fourier transform. Okay, so in this Fourier transform is capital F of S 1 by root 2 pi minus infinity to infinity f of x e power isx into dx. Okay, so in this f of x is our problem is a into minus mod x. So e power isx is cos sx plus I sin x sx into dx. We have to split it is a real and imaginary part also. Okay, so then we have to check what is even function and what is odd function. Here see, this is that is a minus mod x is even function, so modulus value is we have to replace a minus mod x we have to replace minus x instead of x. So modulus is nothing but we have the negative value is changed into positive value, so a minus mod x, this is the given function, so it is an even function. The value of cos x, this is also even function, so even into even is even function. So even function we have to write it is changed into using the property minus infinity to infinity, we change 2 times of 0 to infinity. Okay, so after that we are applying the property. So the range is 0 to 2 times of that is root 2 by pi 0 to infinity a minus x cos sx into dx. Then we have to use the Bernoulli's formula. So in this Bernoulli's formula, a minus x sin sx divided by s minus of minus 1 minus cos sx divided by x square. Then we have to substitute the upper limit and lower limit, so the sign terms get cancelled. Okay, the sign 0 value is 0, so only occur in the cos term. Then we have to substitute the upper limit and lower limit. We get that minus root 2 by pi 1 minus cos sa by s square. So here 1 minus cos theta is nothing but the 2 sin square theta by 2 divided by s square. So this is our Fourier transform. So this is the Fourier transform. Okay, so this is our Fourier transform. So using this Fourier transform, that is capital F of S, we have to use the we have to find the inverse Fourier transform. Okay, so see the inverse Fourier transform formula, 1 by root 2 pi minus infinity to infinity capital F of s e power isx into dx. After that f of x is root 2 by pi 2 sin square sa by 2 divided by s square. Then similarly we have to split the real and imaginary part. So the real and imaginary part, here also the imaginary part get 0, so only we get the real part, so the real part is even function. Then see the deduction. In this deduction we have to use sin t divided by t the whole square into dt. So here we want to substitute the range. Okay, x equal to 0 and a equal to 2. Okay, so after that we replace 4 by pi 0 to infinity sin square s divided by s square into ds. So we get a sin s divided by s the whole power square into ds. Then we have to substitute s equal to t, so sin t divided by t the whole square into dt. After that similarly the right hand side is f of x. Here also we replace x equal to 0, so our x equal to 0. Okay, so it is a minus mod x, x is 0, so only a value is 2, so here the left hand side is 2. Okay, next, so in this right hand side is 4 by 4, so here 2, in this pi by 2, so 2 pi by 4, so 4 2 get cancelled, the answer is pi by 2 in this right answer. So see, it is the our deduction, first deduction part. In the second deduction part, our question is whole power 4, but we have whole square, so then we have to using the higher order, so then we have to use the Percival identity formula. In this Percival identity formula, minus infinity to infinity modulus f of x the whole square into dx equal to minus infinity to infinity capital F of s the whole square into ds. Okay, after the substituting the values, we get that it is the pi by 3 0 to infinity sin t divided by t into dt. So in this problem we learned about what is Fourier transform and what is Fourier inverse Fourier transform, and how we have to use the Percival identity. Okay, so in this class we have to learn what is Fourier transform, what is inverse Fourier transform, and Percival identity. Okay, so similarly we are going to solve similarly. Okay, so instead of a, we see the next problem, a minus mod x. So instead of a here 1 minus mod x into 0. So here also similarly we replace a equal to 1, we get that 2 deduction part. Okay, thank you.